Rebound.
Some strong words of encouragement for his teammates in the huddle. We are winding down these Eastern Conference Finals. We can see the end of the tunnel from here. Game 6. Thanks for joining us, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr to bring you all the action. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Boston Celtics. And State Farm presents the starting lineups. And guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Dimes in this one?
And you know what I love is just the unspoken communication between him and his teammates, because he's got that alley-oop pass down to a science. Always seems to put it in exactly the right spot.
And the thing I like is he embraces contact, Steve. He's not shying away from anything. He's getting in the middle of all the action.
You look at the Celtics with their hometown fans cheering them on. They'll look to close out this series and complete the upset. Wow.
Well, there's some pressure here, though, Kevin, because you're at home, you're up 3-2. This is the time to do it. You do not want to go back out onto the road for Game 7.
You know, part of me agrees with that, Steve. Actually, a lot of me agrees with that. Even though it isn't technically a do-or-die situation, they should be treating it like it is. I mean, because going on the road for Game 7 is not a friendly scenario, and that would be a very tough building to win a deciding game in.
Second shot opportunity. The Celtics shooting their first free throws here tonight. The free throw drops for Rondo. And Rondo drops them both. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Now it's sent it down to Doris Burke, who is able to catch up with Coach Doc Rivers.
He said, make no mistake, I consider this a must-win game for us. We need to close out this series here at home, or we'll put ourselves in a tough position. Winning a deciding game on the road will be no piece of cake. The rest of the series should be interesting, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Gets it to go. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Outside Rose. 9 feet out, and he connects with the jumper. Rose has got his first 2 points of the night.
He's as close to impossible to defend as anybody, I think. I mean, he can just torch the defense in so many ways.
Here's Dimes, covered by Hamilton. That one goes. Count it. Dimes got his first 2 points. The Bulls have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Rose kicks to Dang. Noah with a screen on Pierce. Dang passes to Noah. Pass to Dang. Richard Hamilton on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Chicago scoring again. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Dimes. He feeds it to Pierce. Fires for 3, and the shot is good. Pierce has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Big mistake not having more defensive pressure on him out there.
Now here's Rose, averaging 24 points per contest. That's good. And the Celtics with possession here. They trail by 1. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
And what stands out from that game, Clark, is that they let a lot of points slip through their fingers at the free throw line.
Yep, and I think some doubt started to creep in as well when they kept missing their foul shots. Guys seem to tighten up and start alligator arming those things. A very rough quarter for him, as not much is falling right now.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
And that one's good. Rose has got his second basket of the night. And a new group in for the Celtics. Melo's checked in for Garnett. Wilcox comes in for Jeff Green. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Paul Pierce. And it's Terry in for Rajon Rondo. Gets it to go. Here's Robinson, averaging 8 points a game. Now the dish to Muhammad. Back to Robinson. That's good.
Man, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
Celtics trail by 3. Here's Dimes, averaging 12 points a game. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And the shot is good.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
So for the Bulls, Sullinger's checked in for Wilcox. Avery Bradley comes in for Courtney Lee. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Jason Terry. Now here's Rose. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. 6 points for Rose.
I like it. He could have gone for the forced finish, but opted instead for kind of a nice smooth finger roll. I like it.
Here's Dimes. He dishes it to Melo. Outside Rondo. Celtics passing it around. Just 2 to shoot. Bangs home the trifecta. Rondo's got 5 now.
That's going to be important for this team to fight over the top of screens defensively.
Yeah, you got to tag him and stay right close to him because with his touch, he doesn't need much space to get his shot off.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
He had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Here's Rose. No good. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Celtics out in front. And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
And I thought the key in that first quarter was the offensive aggressiveness. They attacked the rim and got to the foul line.
And I sense they're really feeling good about playing at home, taking advantage of the home court.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Chicago right now, Rose and Rip Hamilton man the backcourt. Elton Brand is out there at Noah. And it's Dang in at the 3 spot. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Dimes in their last game against the Bulls really delivered. He had 18 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. A truly dominating game from him in what was hopefully a sign of things to come. At least that's how the franchise is thinking, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Guys, he's got to be pretty happy about his performance.
Most definitely. I mean, we've seen him play some great basketball, and last game was just another example of that.
Well, it's just great to see him fulfilling his potential and really playing at a high level.
4 on the clock. Here's Hamilton. Rebounded by the Celtics. Now Doing. Leads him in there. They kick it out to Green. Dishes it to Sullinger. Here's Dimes. Straight up. And he makes good on the layup. Dimes got his second basket of the night.
Boy, that floater takes such a nice touch.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And a new group in for the Celtics. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Sullinger. Wilcox comes in for Jeff Green. Jason Terry is checked in for Paul Pierce. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Keon Doolin. Hit his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Melo's checked in for Boston. Avery Bradley comes in for Dimes. 1:56 left in the second quarter. Kicks it to Sullinger. Rip Hamilton with the rebound. The Bulls have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Passes it to Rose. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Dimes. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Boston making some changes. Garnett comes in for Sullinger. And it's Lee in for Avery Bradley. And a change for the Bulls. Rand's checked in. 1:27 left in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Garnett, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Garnett's got his first basket. Outside Rose. Back to Dang. Left block shot on the way. And there's the feed to Hamilton. Over Lee. And again, Chicago. No good.
Well, neither team has really gained an edge rebounding-wise here, and the score reflects that.
Well, if one team can start hitting the boards harder, I mean, it'll give them a good chance to pull away.
Kept alive. Ran. And their work on the board pays off with the second chance points.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for them. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
And the defense really has to pick it up here, guys. They allowed themselves to get picked too easy.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Rose dishes to Radmanovich. It's blocked.
Smart call here. They'll play for one shot.
That's right. Try to get the last shot of the quarter here, Steve.
And the basket by Pierce.
That's how you exploit that defense. Take the ball right to the basket.
Rose with the ball. They grab their own miss. He gets it up, and that's not going to go. And the first half ends in a close one. Celtics lead by 4. And coming up after.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
A special Memorial Day halftime report coming your way now, live from the 2K.
And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. You gotta like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
Yeah, the points have really come in bunches for him so far, and not really a surprise because you know exactly what he can do.
Well, he's been in the groove all game long, Steve, and not too many hiccups in regards to his shooting, but we also have come to expect this from him, so we're not surprised by it.
Times, he's in at shooting guard. Garnett out there with Green, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Pierce in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
Hamilton hits both of them. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Dimes. Back to Rondo. Deflected. It's stolen by Rose. Hamilton kicks to Rose. Shot is blocked. And here's Rondo. 7 points in the game. That's good.
Now they've got to offer more resistance inside. Just too many easy buckets in the paint.
Yeah, Steve, and that's the top priority for any defense. You got to protect the paint.
Rose kicks to Hamilton. Feeds it to Noah. He's against Garnett. And that one's good by Noah. Noah's got 6.
Great shot. Had to fade back, but he still managed to drain it.
It's a close game here in Boston. Garnett left side. With the lead pass. Rip Hamilton with the rebound. The Bulls shooting for the game at 42%. And it's Rose penetrating. There's the pass to Noah. He's covered by Rondo. Clock at 6. Noah's shot is off.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
Times. Hamilton with some nice D.
I think he's been fighting his shot a little bit. He's not getting many of them to drop right now.
It's Boozer missing.
Just 1 of 4 now to start this third quarter.
Here's Dimes. Here's Garnett. Sinks that one from the post. Garnett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He made that offensive rebound count. Nice job collecting the second chance points.
With the drop step. And again, Chicago, no good.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just 1 make in their 5 attempts.
Here's Dimes, covered by Hamilton. Back to Rondo. Here's Dimes. It's hauled in by Luol Deng.
Nothing's working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the basket.
He kicks it to Hamilton. He passes to Rose. Left side Boozer. With 1 on the clock. That's Boozer again missing.
That's very uncharacteristic for him to miss that shot with such little defensive pressure.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Terry with it. Here's Dimes. And he beat the buzzer, but it's no good. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Celtics out in. So as we get rolling here in the fourth quarter, let's go to our sideline reporter Doris Burke for our Sprite Uncontainable game. Doris?
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Celtics put together, they get the Uncontainable Game Award. The big charge they have right out of the gate set the tone, and that propelled them to this lead as we head to the fourth.
Thank you, Doris. And how many times, guys, do we see a run like this become the difference maker in the outcome of a game?
Well, that usually is the case, Kevin, when one team can get on a run like they did, where they just feel so dominant offensively. More often than not, that's going to be the difference in the game.
And in this game, even at the very beginning of that run, you could sense the momentum getting ready to take a huge swing. And swing it did, fellas. Swing it did.
On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. The duo out of Duke, Luol Deng and Carlos Boozer at the forwards. Rose and Rip Hamilton man the backcourt, and it's Brand in at the 5. Here's Dimes. Pass to Garnett. Over Brand. And Garnett misses. Rondo kicks to Pierce. The Celtics working the ball around now. Back to Green. That's good. And the Celtics lead by 11.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
Deng with it. Now Pierce defending. Rose gets to Brand. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And that's now 8 points for Brand.
Guys, he's been a go-to guy for him. I mean, and the pressure's going to continue to build on him the longer they're in this hole.
Rondo gets the bucket.
3 straight buckets in the paint. They're making it look effortless.
Well, speaking of effortless, we'd like to see a little more out of the defense. So how about trying, guys?
Brand left side. Brand left side. Boozer passes to Brand. He feeds it to Deng. Here's Hamilton. Cams the 12-footer.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
And the shot is good from Garnett.
Just adds to what has already been a great day for him.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Pierce. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Hamilton pulls it in.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
And he will punish an opponent for giving him that much room from mid-range. He'll hit that all day.
Here's Dimes. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. Outside Rondo. In low to Garnett. And the rejection by Brand. Now here's Rose. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The kick out to Deng. The dish to Brand. Back to Deng. Beyond the arc. And that one's good.
You know, the first shot defense has been pretty good, but they've been getting beat way too often with the second and third chance.
Well, the good coaches always say defense doesn't end until you secure that rebound.
He dishes it to Garnett. Great D that time from Graham. Bulls trail by 6.
Not much time now.
Yep, they'll need some breaks, Steve, to be able to stay alive.
Back to Hamilton. Over Rondo. Rebounded by the Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Well, I tell you what, guys, his struggles from the field have definitely taken their toll on the team today.
And it's good.
Nice offensive play there, and this one's pretty much in the books, guys.
Yeah, I agree. You know what? It was a very good showing from them to come away with the win. I was very impressed.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Tom Thibodeau had some words for his team in that last huddle. He told his guys, it's time to turn it up a little and try to make a push. We've worked too hard to come away empty-handed. Let's put this thing away. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
And that one should remove all doubt about the outcome of this game. This thing's over.
Now it's just a matter of what the winning margin's going to be.
Muhammad with a screen on Terry. Outside for Robinson. And again, no good by Chicago.
I'm not sure about that shot, guys. The defense really all over him.
Dishes it to Pierce. Garnett. Here's Dimes. From deep three-point range. Can't connect. So they've done it. They're going to move on.
And you can see the elation on their faces. I mean, not just happiness, but pure excitement and joy to be headed to the NBA Finals.
A tremendous opportunity now, just 4 wins away from a championship.
And then, guys, tonight, a time to celebrate, enjoy the win, and then tomorrow it's back to the practice court, into the film room, and time to prepare for what's ahead. But what a moment tonight, and a great time for this franchise.
And they'll represent the East in a final series that's mirrored.
Just point out the bounce. Show me the...
Well, you did it. How does it feel to have secured a berth in the NBA Finals? Has it sunk in yet?
One, 2. Check me out right here, yo.
Yo, we might as well shine together. Better now than never. Business before.